Alright, I actually picked up this lock picking lock at a garage sale, and I've seen them on Amazon and eBay and everything else, and I go, oh, I couldn't believe it. I got it at a garage sale. So someone obviously bought it and played around with it and decided to sell it. What it is, it's a transparent lock, and it shows you the cylinder, and it shows you the pins, and gives you some keys. So I'll show you. Now it says in here, it says Feng Bao. So it's got FENGBAO if you want to go and buy one yourself. But it's got some keys here, and as you can see, I'll put the key in. When you put the key in, it lines up all the pins and unlocks it. So as you can see, it works. Hopefully there, I'm too close. You turn the key, move that out of the way. Turn the key and it unlocks. So it works. And as you can see, it's tight. You try to pull it, it does not unlock. And this one's got dual locks here. So again, put the key in, turns, and it unlocks. But what this is for is to help you learn how to pick a lock. It shows you all the pins and what to do. I didn't get any instructions with it, but I went on YouTube and I watched the video, and then I decided to make this video here to show you. I played with this for a couple hours and I figured it out. Okay, so as you can see, it's locked, and I'm going to show you how to pick a lock here. Now it came with all these tools. It came with all these lock picking tools, okay? They're all pretty simple, where they manipulate the tumblers inside. And this particular lock has 6 pins. So 6 pins to try to manipulate. Now, I found the best one is this one. Play with all of them. It's real thin. It just has one little bump. I don't know if you can see that. That's the best one. Alright. And then there's a tension or torsion tool that did not come. One of them didn't come with this, so I made one. In fact, I made 2 of them. And all I did was take a nail, a thin nail, I pounded it. All you need is a ball-peen hammer, and you pound it flat. And take a file and kind of file it. And then bend the nail, and then I pounded the head of the nail. And this is called a torsion or a tension tool. You put it in there like this. Now you want a tool that goes in the very bottom, and then you can put slight tension on it right here. So a nail worked fine. So just find a thin nail, pound it flat, take a file it off. See how thin I have? I mean, you want a nail is perfect. You got lots of nails laying around, and you want to put slight tension. It's very important. Then once you build this tool, or if you just buy the kit, then you'll have the tool. So you just put it down here in the very bottom. Now you want to put the lock in so the pins are up. So when you go in and feel for the pins, they're up. See how I can move those pins? Hopefully you can see those pins moving. And what you want to do is you want to negotiate all the pins one at a time until they hit to it's called the shear off. And you can hear it and you can feel it. And it just takes a lot of practice. It takes practice. So you put your tension wrench in the very bottom, and then you take one finger. I'll try to do this so you can still see the video. And you want to put a little bit of tension on it. See how I'm doing that? Now this is probably the most important part that I watched a lot of videos, and I think they're missing this. They're missing that how important it is for the tension. Now you want tension, but you don't want too much tension. Too much wrecks it. So you want to just till it stops, and then just slight pressure just with one finger. Now I chose this tool. This is the best tool that I chose. You could make one of these, I'm sure, with another nail or a longer nail or whatever you want, but it's pretty thin. And what I do is I stick it in all the way first. Take your tension off. I stick it in, then put the tension in, and then just work. Just slowly work all the pins up. And look at that. See how I did that? Unlocked it just like that. Now again, I've been practicing for many. I practiced for a couple of hours to get to do this. So again, the lock is unlocked, and that's no trick. I really did that. So there, it's locked again. Now let's see if I can do this again for you. Put the tension in, a little bit of tension. Well, first you put the tension piece in, stick the tool in, then let it go and put a little tension, and then just slowly pull it out. And as you do, you work the pins up. Each pin, you work it up. That time it didn't work so easy. It just takes practice. You're going to have to practice. Now if you don't get it, don't worry about that. Just let go, and then it resets everything. Like that kind of turned. Alright, so now put tension, or wait, put the thing in, put the tool in, make sure it's not moving any of the pins. Then put your pressure on it. It has to have pressure. Now, just slowly pull it out. As you do, work each pin up as you pull it out. You should hear a click if you get it right. That first time I did it real easy. Now this time it's not working as easy. Beginner's luck, I guess, with the first part of the video. I let it go, a reset. Okay, I reset the tension. I kind of work it. If it doesn't work, just let go and reset like I've been doing here. Now, that first time was pretty lucky. I got it there. Now I got it. You see, if you miss it, just go ahead and let go of the tension and reset. All the pins will go back down. All right. Now I got it there. Second time took me a little. Now practice is all it takes. Now you're thinking, well, this is just a kind of a fake lock or whatever, but it's not. It's a real lock. It just is clear, so you can see. Now just to show you the same technique on a deemed real lock, I've got a master lock here. This is a master lock. This is a real lock. It's expensive, hardened. It's not a fake lock. It's a real deal. It's locked. Okay, here's the key, the real key. Put it in. You can see it's a real lock here. It's not a fake deal. You have to turn the key back. And you can see real key, real lock. Okay, it's not fake or anything. Okay, I locked it. That is locked. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in the vise here because it's just easier to do to hold it. I'm gonna attempt to pick this lock here. Okay, this is a real master lock. It's locked. It's no trick. I've got this. Now put your tension wrench in. See which one. I think this is the one I had. Can't remember how I did this again. Maybe it was this one. I did this earlier. Now this lock's a little tougher because it's got the tension wrench is a little. I don't have it quite small enough, but it works. Okay, I put my tension wrench in. Now I'm going to put my lock picking, again, the same lock picking thing, tool. I put it in there, far as I can. And then I'm going to put the tension on it. And the same thing, I'm just going to rock it. I want to pull it out, and as I pull it out, I'm going to rock it up and try to push each pin in. And you never know how many pins are in there, especially if you don't have the key. But you just rock it up each pin. You'll hear a click. And as you pull it up, just as you pull it out, just rock it up. And then I'm going to reset it. Put tension on. Here, I reset it, put the tool in, let go. Alright, put the tension on, and then rock it up as you pull it out. Now these, this is a real master lock. It's going to be harder, but you got to just be patient. I'm going to reset it again, put the tool in, put the tension on, rock it. Now obviously you got to practice this. I did it a few times. I did it before I did this video. I did it twice, so I know I can do it. It's just I ain't getting it yet. Alright, let it reset. Put it in. Just rock those pins up. Alright, I'm not getting this. You can see it's not super easy. You gotta have the touch. And I did it before. I think I used a different tension wrench. I'm getting some binding here. Like I say, it's not easy. It's not just a simple thing. You've got to practice. I had a lot easier time before. I'm going to try the other tension wrench. Maybe that's the problem. Alright, I got the other tension wrench in there. Put it in. Oh, I had the bump upside down. I wonder if that was a problem. Always have the bump up. Alright, put the thing in. Tension. And work each tumbler up. Alright, tension wrench in. Bump has to be up. Because tumblers, the pins are up. Sometimes I rake it and it works too. But I had luck earlier. Just rocking this thing. Now it's not working, but of course as soon as I turn the video camera on, put it in, rock it up, each pin. No, that didn't work. Alright, put everything loose, put the thing in, tension, rock it. I'm getting some binding. Everything loose, tension, rock it. Of course I did this earlier with the camera off. Alright, keep trying it. All you gotta do is keep trying. reset. And it's hard. I mean, it's not going to be a simple thing unless you really practice. There we go. Got it. Okay, that took me longer than I normally take. I did this a couple of times earlier and it did not take me that long. But the secret is you put it in all the way, work it up, keep working up, up, try to work. If you've got a good feel, if you can feel each pin. Now this particular lock, as you can see, here's the key. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pins in this lock. So what you've got to do is manipulate each pin up just until it clicks. And as soon as it, if you've got a good feel, click, 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 click. If you have a really good feel, you can do it. Now the first click's easy. That's the first click is always very prominent. But the rest of them aren't so prominent. But as you can see, I just unlocked this lock, and this is a real master lock. Now, I'm going to try to do it again. I don't want to bore you, but I want you to prove. Now you got one thing about this lock. I think it's a little bit of a flaw. You do have to reset the key. I'll pull it out, so it has to be reset so it's flat. And then you can lock it. So now it's locked. I'm going to turn this a little more so you can see it. Alright, I'm going to try to attempt this again. Alright? If you want to learn how to do this, patience. Watch this video all the way through because patience is very important. Alright, this is the tension wrench. And build some different tension wrenches because a good thin tension wrench that keeps tension. And most locks turn to the right, just so you know. You want to turn it tension to the right. This particular one goes either way, but most of them just go to the right. So you want to put tension to the right. That's important. Alright, so put your tension wrench in, put your picking tool in, put tension on it, then just work. Try to work each pin up. My tension wrench came out. Just work up and down. Doesn't work, just put it back in. It's a little harder for me. It's a little harder for me because I'm trying to turn the angle so you can see it, but alright, put the tension wrench in. This tension wrench is not the best for this. Put the lock picking device in, let everything reset. All the pins are reset. Now put your tension on it. I'll start working. Pull it out and work each pin. I'm having a much harder time this time. I think my tension wrench is getting in the way. I'm going to try the other tension wrench that I made. It just goes in that little slot there. Maybe that'll work. Alright, it seems to work a little better. Alright, put my rock picking tool in. Tension. It's binding. Rock it. Alright, reset. I think my pins, you have to do a reset if you don't get it, because the pins, if you push the pins too far, that's bad too. But if you reset everything, then start over, you're good. This is sticking and I don't know why. A tension wrench. Alright, rock it, rock it. I have had some luck raking it too. We put it in and just kind of rake it, but Not always. I know there's other techniques out there, but I've found just put it in. Much harder with this angle. Let's see here if I can reset everything, put the tool in. Work it up. Having a harder time this time. Reset everything. I think it's the tension wrench is the problem. It's too big. There's not enough room in there for this tool. Put the tool in, put the tension on, work it up and down. And it's jamming. That's part of the problem. There we go. Got it. So I just have to work it. As you can see, it opened up. But how the best way to do it is to put the wrench in and rock it as you put it in, and then as you pull it out, rock it up, rock it up, rock it up. But just a little bit. If you push the pin up too far, then it won't work. So that's how you do it. So there, I just showed you how to pick a lock. And again, the tension bars are important. You have to make them thin enough. They have to be sturdy enough so they keep a good tension, but they have to be thin enough so they're not in the way of the tool. But here's another there's a video. Please like it, please share it out there if you want to learn how to pick locks. And this should work on any lock, absolutely any lock, as long as the tumblers, you go up. See how these tumblers move? See how I'm manipulating these tumblers? That's what you're doing. You're pushing these tumblers up past the shear point, and then with the tension, it grabs them. And once they're all stuck above that shear line, then it turns. But this is pretty cool. You can get these, again, you can get these on eBay or Amazon. And you get a set of tools with it too. And they do send you a tension bar wrench, but I didn't get one because I got it at a garage sale. so I had to make my own. Alright, so please like this video, please share it out there, and go ahead and throw your comments in, and have a great day.